Hello, everyone, and welcome to ISM Radio. I'm your host, Gaige, and I have the pleasure of sitting here tonight at Oheka Castle in the library for ISM's Executive Networking Event with Stephon from KingsHydroDetailing.com over in Deer Park. Welcome to the castle, Stephon. Tell us a little bit about King's Hydro Detailing, because you guys do so many things other than just detailing. You do vinyl wraps, you do coating, and all the great stuff. Correct. Tell me how you got started in this.
All right. So how I got started, it actually stared as a child. Like I always loved cars.
Had passion for cars.
Had a passion for cars.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, right. So I've always had a passion for cars. My dad bought me like a die-cast baby Ferrari.
Okay.
So it was a 550 Maranello. So that's like been my dream car ever since like I was a kid. So
do you have one now?
Not yet.
So you still dreaming?
I did. I had a Porsche 9. I had a 911.
911
turbo.
Porsches, no joke.
I had a 911 turbo.
Nice.
It's close enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed that car. But it started off with I went to school for mechanics. So I learned.
So you learned everything about a vehicle, the engine.
I just didn't like it.
Right.
So I wound up getting into the finishing side, paint side of things, and a friend of mine actually just threw me in. He just threw me in the.
He threw you into the shop and said, "Here, go."
Yeah, he just gave me a polisher and said,
"How bad was that first job?"
The worst.
Because I told you my experience. I had a '76 Stingray and I burned all the corners of that thing.
Yeah, I did the same. I did the same with a black Mercedes. The hardest clear coat there is.
It's so easy to do, though.
It
cuts
terrible.
right through.
Yeah,
when you're compounding, it goes right through.
And I did it.
Yeah. So that and then you wanted to get into color correction because you're like, now I got to fix this.
Exactly. Right.
So and I understand your passion, because as a kid I did the same thing, and I loved wheeling out my car to make it look good so I could go down where you are in Deer Park and cruise down 231 in Deer Park Avenue with my Corvette.
The big car shows,
That was the cool thing to do, back then.
So racing days.
That's right. So tell us about the shop and stuff that you offer, because we were just talking earlier about the different, ceramic coatings and the different coatings that they have now. There's more than just ceramic coating. You guys do, wheels and interior and exterior and color correction.
The game has changed a lot.
Right.
Back in the days, you had the rotary and wax.
That's right.
That was basically it. So now you have ceramic coatings, you have graphene coatings, you have different type of ceramic waxes and things like that. So there's a million things on the market.
The chemicals on the market right now are enough to drive you crazy.
Right. To the point where you have to where people just do it themselves. So you can.
Right, but it never comes out.
Right.
Which is why I know I'm bringing my new truck. My new Silverado Custom is going to Stephon, because Adam posted on Facebook and showed an old Volvo of his.
Right.
And I said, well, if he trusts this person with his Volvo, and I saw the work, and then I went to the website and saw it. So I said, I'm definitely, you're going to, here I am at Oheka. We just met tonight for the first time, but I am definitely bringing my truck to you because I want you to do the exterior and make it pop.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah, it's really cool. Really cool.
Yeah. So, we offer a graphene coating that actually heals itself. And as far as I know right now, we're the only ones on Long Island or in New York who have this coating. And
that coating goes on a little bit thicker than the ceramic coating that everybody's doing these days.
Right.
And it doesn't have the water stain. It's a little more water stain resistant.
Right.
Where nothing is water stain proof, period. But, it's more, they figured it out.
Right, they figured it out, and they also added the self-healing aspect, which is basically like, if you're someone who goes to the car wash, that abuses the paint, you get the swirl marks and all that stuff.
Yes.
With the coating, you put it out in the sun and it actually heals itself. Like it removes the scratches and stuff like that from the paint.
Wow.
So that's actually a product from Paint Protection Film. Somehow they figured out how to get it into coating.
Right.
And I got the product. So that's what we push.
And I can tell you from experience, because as a kid, one of my first jobs when I first started to drive was at an auto parts store that actually mixed paint. And when I tell you, I poured the colors together into a can to put it in the mixer to get it shaken up to deliver to the auto body shop. And if you didn't put enough flex agent in the paint that was going on a Corvette with fiberglass, they were going to kill you because it was going to crack. And, you know, you learned all these things. And so that's why I tell you, I'm really into it. Like I told you, I just clayed my truck. Like I just said, okay, I'm going to get the detail spray and I'm going to get some clay bars and I'm going to get all the contaminants off of it because I wanted to put a coat of wax on it because I love waking up in the morning, going out there and washing my truck. Like that's my thing.
And what coatings are basically, they are waxes on steroids.
So
a wax,
it's a permanent coat that lasts longer than a wax.
Semi-permanent. So you get, you can get, 3 to 5 years depending on what kind of coating you get. But yeah, it's basically wax on steroids. So what a wax does for 3-4 months or so, depending on how you use the vehicle, a coating will last 3 to 5 years.
So I roll into my M2. What are you recommending?
What do I recommend? Is it brand new?
Yeah. What would you say?
Brand new?
Put it on.
I would say with something like that, you would do a paint protection film, what I call a highway package, which is the best of both worlds.
Because we live here on Long Island.
The
highway package, I like that.
You don't need that.
Oh, God.
Yeah, the LIE is not your friend.
No.
So with that, what that gives you is a paint protection film on the front end, which is it's a clear wrap that goes on the front end of the car.
Okay.
It's about 8 millimeters thick. And
wow.
What that does is protect you from rock chips,
all
the abrasive damage that can harm the paint.
Yep.
And then for the rest of the vehicle, we put the coating on it because you're not looking for rock chips on the rear
on the
end
side, on the side door. You're
so
protecting it from the elements in the front that we all get on Long Island, which is
the
wrong island to drive a car on because our taxes definitely don't go to new roads
at all.
Period. Right. So you would do the
so
front end with a wrap and do the coating on the
on the side. So that's it works especially for cars that are not garage kept or anything like that. It's out beating in the sun, the elements, the cold, the heat, the snow, the rain, stuff like that.
Right.
So it's definitely good for that. It will definitely last longer if the vehicle is garage kept.
Okay, so my buddy's got his Aston Martin in the garage. Mm-hmm. What are we recommending? What are we doing to the Aston Martin for him? What are we telling? Because I'll bring him to the shop and be like, "Yo, you're getting your car done. Here it is. This is the guy."
Yeah, I would say the same. Even though
the same recommendation.
Yeah,
okay,
good.
Good.
I would say the same recommendation. A car like that, it's a lot more expensive. You may want to do the full car and paint protection film. Okay. Depending on what you do with the car, if you plan on selling it back, getting rid of it, all these things.
Whether it's a lease or a buy. Right. You're not doing this to a lease. You usually want to do this to the car you own.
Something that you're going to keep for a while. You want to do that in because if you don't, you run the risk of scratches and rock chips and stuff like that, and you drive the car. Yeah. If you're keeping it for a while, or you plan having it for a long time, I would say it's worth it. It can get pretty expensive, but you got an Aston Martin. Why not?
Now, because of our previous conversation with me and you have both put burn marks into vehicles when we first started this thing. So I saw your website. You got some great photos on there. So you got some very high-end cars that come to the shop in Deer Park, right? So any famous people come through? 2, what's the most expensive car that came through that you were actually nervous to work on? Because I know you were nervous to work on a car that cost $500,000. You're like,
I haven't had any famous people yet.
Well, we got to get them.
I'm looking forward to that happening.
Yeah. Because Busta Rhymes had a shop in Hempstead there that my buddy lived in the house on the property.
Yeah, right, I'm ready for it.
You're ready for him. You're ready for Busta to come through with some of these Long Island, the big sports athletes. A lot of guys live here.
Yeah, no, that's true. So, so I'm ready for that. When it comes to
the highest end, what's the Countach came through, who knows what came through.
I would say the most expensive car that we've had in there is probably going to be the Ferrari SF90.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that one, I did it, but I was I looked at it for a long time
before you touched it. See, that's what I'm saying. That's real, and that's you being real, but that is...
I looked at it for a long time before I touched it, but I mean, it was fun. it was a fun car. It's a fun car to
it's fun
but
to
it has
hear.
so many little, intricate places and cuts and curves.
Even if he's got
like
5 or 6 of them, at the end of the day, you said you have a dream car. This was his dream car.
Yeah,
he brought his dream car to you.
You gotta
now, my Silverado is not my dream car, but I'm bringing it to you because I trust you. But and I know these other people trusted you with their dream cars. The pictures on your website are really cool. Now, let me ask you a question because you're in the business. Vinyl wrapping.
Vinyl wrapping.
You know, I was going to vinyl wrap like half of the back of the truck, something, or vinyl wrap it because I want to put some kind of decal for I have a personal podcast that I talk about boating and fishing. And, I was going to put something, I was also going to do a vinyl wrap on the back window where it's tinted. Now, it's another thing you guys do. You guys also do tinting, which we didn't even touch base on.
Right.
So now I have the logo and I have the image that's created. It's a PNG or the highest end resolution file to give you. Walk me through the process. Like, what does it take? How long would it take? And,
So basically, something like that. What you do is you get me the PNG.
Right.
You email
Get you the image.
What we do is we size it on the car and place it however you want it to be placed.
Right.
And then we print it out. We wrap it depending on what you're looking for. If it's if it's literally a decal, which is basically just the logo or the stick or whatever.
Right. The logo I would want in the tinted on the back window.
Okay, so a perforated kind of
that's right
decal.
So, yeah.
So something like that, we just print it out. Print it out. Size it up with the car. Install it. Depending on what you're getting, it can be anywhere. I'd say the print time is maybe a day or two.
Okay.
And then actually installing it, it's a couple of hours.
Right.
Yeah, unless you're doing like a full wrap, like a full
I mean the whole truck,
like the whole entire truck.
I want to do the back window first because I just want to advertise the podcast driving around. It's pretty popular in my area, so I figured let everybody know that this is the truck that represents that podcast.
Yeah, no, we've done it. We've done it a few times. We actually did an RV for Northwell Health.
Okay.
So that took like 2 weeks. That's
because you did the whole RV.
Yeah.
It
wasn't a decal. It was actually like a printed film.
And there's a lot of
logos.
Bumps and screws that you're going over that are like rivets and things because it's an RV.
Right.
That's got to be wild though.
Yeah.
So
cool.
When you ever vinyl wrap a car, you're like, oh my God, because this stuff has to go on. You can play with it a little bit, but then it's getting the wrinkles out.
Yeah,
you got to play with it.
Yeah,
right?
You got to play with it. Sometimes you got to take the car apart as well. So,
okay, right, because you need to.
So like door handles, mirrors, sometimes headlights, taillights, these things got to come out. So you actually have to.
Right, because these are how the cars are put together these days. Like my grill on my new Silverado is crazy.
Yeah, like the whole bumper probably has to come off to get that grill out.
They're right. You can replace the grill for $550 and change colors and do all kinds of, So that's really cool. Really excited that you came down to Oheka tonight because not only did you work on Adam's car, and I wanted to get to meet you because obviously I want to bring my truck to you and do some stuff with you. But you're local. You're right here in Deer Park. You're right, or Long Island Avenue.
Yeah, we're mobile as well, too.
And 1067 Long Island Avenue, to be exact, because you're right over on Comac Road there.
Yeah, right over the cross street.
Long Island Avenue.
Yeah, Texas Road, all that stuff is right at the corner.
Yep, I know exactly where you are. I am definitely stopping by. And I'm going to recommend to everybody here that's listening to the ISM Radio podcast to do the same thing. Awesome. If you want to get windows tinted, I mean, what else? Let's give them a list of the services.
It's literally everything.
Powder coating, wheel repair, anything you could think of.
Ceramic window tints if you want to, block heat and, protect the interior of your vehicle. So we have that as well, vinyl wrap.
But before you protect it, you should have them detail the interior first, right? Make it look good, because
we're an auto spa, so that's basically what it is.
Right,
so
bring your car. You love your car. Bring it in and get some treatment to it. Just do something nice.
Right.
Which is what I want. I want that for the exterior only because the interior is so clean. It's I got it at I could say it had 12,000 miles on it.
Right.
I was like, you know what?
Baby.
It's a baby. It had no screw, nothing. So I'm like, okay, but I want the exterior to be. It's a metallic paint. It's crazy because you go out now, you look at it, you think it's black.
Yeah.
When the sun hits it, it looks like it's gray. But when there's no sun and it's cloudy, it's actually a navy blue. It's such a dark blue.
That's pretty cool.
It has 3 colors that I ask everybody, what color you think that is? And everybody's told me different colors.
Yeah.
And
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I figured I got to make it pop. So you're the guy for that. So guys, reach out. So if they go to your website, kingshydrodetailing.com, how else do you want them to get in touch with you, Stephon?
You can find us on Instagram as well, King's Hydro, at King's Hydro Detailing. TikTok, same King's Hydro Detailing. Website. You can call us. We're everywhere.
Okay. So I will put the links that he just gave you for the TikTok and Instagram in the description to this YouTube video. I will also put a link to his website at kingshydrodetailing.com, so you guys can go check out the website like I did and see some of the really cool pictures there, because they do a lot of great work. And I'm really excited to bring my truck to you. I really am. So
likewise. I'm ready to have it, man.
I can't thank you enough for coming to Oheka tonight. And I mean, this is just a great place. We love having our events here. So, in the future,
very cool. It's very good event.
Bring your other friends that are business owners, bring them down, because that's what this executive networking event is about, meeting other people. And we love doing it here in Oheka. It's a great place.
Sounds good, man.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in to ISM Radio. I'm your host, Gaige, signing off with Stephon, and we will see you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to ISM Radio. Join us for our invitation-only executive networking event at the legendary Oheka Castle. For more information, visit ideastreammarketing.com.